Villagers in Minecraft. Don't you just love them? Look at their cute, nosy faces. Aren't villagers the best thing in Minecraft? No, definitely not. They can be quite annoying, and dealing with them, it's always a headache. But there is one thing you definitely cannot deny. Villagers can be extremely OP. You can give them the most useless resources and convert in something super useful. Not to speak about all of the enchantments. No one can deny. Villagers aren't very balanced. So now Mojang is trying to rebalance the villagers. For example, if you zombify a villager or find zombie villager in the wild and cure them, you will get discount on your trade. And until recently, namely 1.20.1, there was this unintentional glitch that allowed you to zombify and cure villager up to 5 times, which allows to get a discount on literally every single trade down to just 1. Starting from 1.20.2, this exploit was patched, and in the upcoming 1.21 update, they're planning to completely change how some of the villagers work. But you know what? I'm still playing on 1.20.1. And I'm planning to play in this world for a while longer. Unless I lose this world. I mean, it's hardcore, no one can predict. But as long as I live, I'll keep using this world. And I think it would be really stupid of me not to take advantage of the broken villager trading system. I lived in this world for over 1,000 days. And look, I've got few villagers. Quietly stashed away in this ugly hole. I'm not really proud of that. I've been meaning to do trading hall for a very long time, but I was putting it away since dealing with villager wasn't my priority. But seeing as 121 is on the horizon, it's time to do something about these guys. And I will start with dealing with these villagers that I have on my home island. It's just few essential ones. They really help me with starting this world. Especially librarians are very valuable. Some of these books will be almost impossible to gather. So first of all, I will deal with these villagers that I have on my island. And I will bring all their trades to 1. But it's not enough for me. I want more villagers. However, unfortunately, villagers are not very luck friendly. So having tons of them on my island is not the best idea. So I will go somewhere far away. I actually have ideal place for that, you'll see later. And I will breed and zombify a bunch of villagers. So what I want is to have around 10 clerics. First, I can trade rotten flesh to them. Second, I can buy tons of redstone. Third, those XP bottles are very valuable as well. Also lapis. Then, I will make bunch of fletchers. But those ones are more tricky. I want my fletchers to have very specific trades. I want them to sell me tipped arrows. But you see, tipped arrows is the very last trade, so it's going to be a lot of trial and error. Mostly I need 3 specific arrows: slowness, farming and healing. Also fletchers are good for their stick trades. And third type of villagers that I need are masons. They can get stone from you and give you all different types of blocks. Also I will get few fishermen, butchers and farmers. So without further ado, let's get into some shady territory and start doing zombie stuff. Recently I saw this video and it inspired me to make this very simple setup. I got this little room hidden behind my storage system and I made this little brewing setup because I will need to brew a lot of potions. And of course for our operation I will need a zombie. This zombie I found long time ago during the Halloween. It's wearing pumpkin head. I just need to carefully lure him. It's fine because he will follow me anyway. Come on, let's go. Here you go. Nice and steady. Good zombie. And here I need to make him sit in the minecart. Come on, you can do that. Almost there. Zombies, or to be more precise, any Minecraft mob, they can't walk on rails. And in order to put them into minecarts, it has to be moving one. Just like that. It looks so cute, isn't it? So now I will move this zombie to his position, where he will stay forever. By the way, always remember to name your zombie, so he doesn't despawn. So I'm gonna name this one Dr. Zombificator. Yep, that's a fitting title. I made this super easy system with sticky piston and glass, and whenever I activate it, because zombie is inside the glass, he cannot see anything, so he cannot attack villagers or me. And whenever I deactivate the piston, well, you'll see. And then I have 7 spots beside him. Those spots are for villagers. Let me bring them really fast. And you will be my number 1, Fletcher. Let's go. So I've got 7 villagers in a row. And now let's deactivate this piston and you see what happens. Zombie will attack a villager and zombify it. It's better for us to leave the room, otherwise zombie and zombified villagers will be aggro at me. I can pick at them through the glass. Now I have to wait until a chain of zombification is complete. Yes, it's not the fastest way to deal with zombified villagers, but honestly, it's quite easy way for me, because while they're being zombified, I can do something else in the meantime. Seven villagers are zombified. Now I have to be very precise. If I throw this splash potion of weakness right at the middle villager, oh, don't forget to switch off the zombie, and feed all 7 villagers with golden apple, the process will start. And then I activate this one switch and all the villagers are also deactivated. All the villagers will dezombify at random times. So if you're not staying in the room for the process, you have to make sure that the nearby villagers are safe. Because if one zombified villager becomes normal one, but his neighbor is still zombie can infect the other one again. And we don't want that. We want the process to be fully controlled. You can make this process a little bit faster if you put iron cages around and also beds. However, as I said before, I don't really care about speed. I'm waiting for them dezombified now, but in the next processes I will not care. I will be just doing something else in the meantime. Hey, I'm Zombie Doctor, finally! Yep, I can't believe that I lived more than 1000 days in this world, and only now I'm getting this advancement. And hey, look at them! They're getting back to normal. There is one thing that you need to remember about these villagers. These villagers will always have a bit better prices right after curing, so don't be deceived by their prices. But depending on the item, you don't need to zombify it 5 times. Here is a table of discounts. Again, I repeat myself, it only works up until 1.20.1. And look at these prices. Some of these guys have way to go, so it's really a process. But some of the traits are already very useful. Golden carrot for 1 emerald? Yeah, and luckily I can buy apples. Mending already 1 emerald, but I need name tags a bit cheaper. Stick traits really need to go down, as well as string. Mason also needs some time. Also, I value librarians for their glass trade. I will need a lot of glass for my future builds, so having multiple librarians selling glass is extremely useful and very needed. So here we go again. After few cycles, this guy is ready to go, and another one will take his place. As I said, not everyone needs 5 keyrings. I will make another temporary trading hall right here. It will still look ugly. Eventually I want to put my villagers, or some of them, in the village that I already built. As right now, this village is quite empty. But knowing how sensitive they are to self-damage, I'm not sure if I will let these villagers walk free ever again. Sorry about that, but they are just too precious, too valuable. I'll see, I'll decide later. Maybe I just need to be creative. I'll figure it out. Few cycles later, and I'm almost done with my villagers and my island. Those guys don't even know what's happening. Look at him. What is he thinking about? But I'm done with this ugly hole, finally. But there are 2 more villagers that I had stashed away. Yeah, sorry this happened to you. He got zombified unintentionally. Long time ago. Time to bring him back to life. Don't worry, you'll be zombie no more. Or maybe you will be zombie one more time. Or a few more times. Never mind. But as I said, I'm almost done with these villagers. Just few more rounds and I will need to go create new ones. Can I have your attention please? Just a little problem though. I'm running low on gold. I think it's time to make golden farm. I mean, not in this episode and not in the next one. Because honestly speaking, I was supposed to finish landscaping of my island this episode, and initially I thought that I will be building my landscape of my island during the days and deal with these zombie villagers during night. However, these guys take so much time and I had to pause my landscaping and deal with them first. Don't worry, in the next episode I will continue transformation of my jungle island. I have some quite nice ideas that you will hopefully like, and there will be some building in this episode. Let's get into it. I just grabbed few supplies and remaining of my gold, and I think I'm good to go. Few episodes ago, I found the savannah village that is right on the edge of big mangrove swamp, and if you know, there are a few types of villagers, and some of them are rare, specifically jungle and swamp. I already have some jungle villagers that I bred, because I live on jungle village, obviously. What I don't have is swamp villagers, so if I get a couple of these guys and make them breed, and I make all the breeding process in the swamp, 50% of the babies will be savannah, but another 50% swamp. And I want to have different types of villagers, so I'm okay with 50-50. Look, double tall grass. That's rare. That's really rare. I found this really nice river beside the village, and it's a perfect place for me to build a hut. And the idea that I have in my head, I will build swamp witch hut. I'll keep it humble but interesting looking. It doesn't need to be too huge. I will make breeder of villagers in the attic and all the other zombifying shady stuff in the basement. Let's see how it goes. Let me clear out some space and I'll start building. I think I will use some of this mangrove, and I think I want my hut to be circular. Yep, it will look much more interesting. Now let's remember how to make circles. Well, it's not circle, it's oval, but I think I can work with that. Oval is also a very interesting shape, and my palette is inspired by swamp, mangrove roots, and some of those mud bricks. As for the roof, I think about deep slate. These skull blocks looks kind of mystical and will add to our hut this witchy vibe. Mystical and whimsical. But the top of the roof will be pointy and made out of cyan. So warped wood and perhaps wool. Maybe concrete. I'll see. What do you think? I really like it, but maybe I will need to work on shape a little bit more. And before I start dealing with villagers, let's bring in the zombie. So I've waited for the night, and let's find one. Oh look, it's perfect! And it's holding seeds! Perfect! It means it will not despawn, even without name tag. Alright, follow me, follow me. I have an exciting job opportunity for you, sir. Would you just come with me? He is in a perfect position. Let's just put it in his forever spot. Right over here. And type to start our breeding process. For that I will need 2 villagers. One of them should be farmer. Both of them can, but not necessarily. Here goes villager number 1. In my attic I made this plantation of carrots. Small gap with trapdoor and sub-beds. Alright, villager number 2. Here you go. And now they're both in. And there is this drop chute in my house where the babies will drop. I still will work a bit more on the interior, but now I have more important task at hand. The important part of this breeder There should be 2 blocks above the bed, and the trapdoor will trick baby villagers to run here, because they really like to jump on the bed, just like that. Oh, they are so cute. Now this baby drops down here, where I can pick it up with the minecart, and over time this place will accumulate a lot of villagers. Like now there are 2 already, however it will take 20 minutes before they grow. So I can borrow some of the existing villagers for zombification. But before that, let me demonstrate this shoot. Wait for it. Wait for it. There you go. Am I evil? I don't care. Bunch of babies are here, and the first swamp baby already grew up. It can go meet zombie. Cycle number 1 has started. I hear the noises of suffering. You can zombify baby villagers as well. I'm not exactly sure how it will impact their growth cycle, but I just couldn't wait anymore. I wanted to start zombification. And I've been very busy. The process is going very strong. To be honest, I prefer if villagers have profession before zombification. That way I can keep track of their prices and also make sure they are having correct trades. Doing it this way is a bit backwards. And from here on my struggle began. As I said, I wanted to have very specific Fletcher trades, so I had to unlock all the trades before zombifying to make sure it trades whatever I want to. However, the odds were not in my favor. You have no idea how many villagers I turned into Fletchers and made them masters, just to find out that they trade garbage. Luckily, I had so much string, I could easily trade lots and lots of it. And baby villagers were my bottleneck. They weren't growing fast enough, and especially the fact that I was wasting so many villagers didn't really help. So, will I get finally the trades that I want? Please? Oh no, not again. I'm sorry, but that's the only way. You have to go. So in order to make this process faster, I visited all of the nearby villages and turned every single villager into Fletcher and made them masters. And look, this guy, he got poison. I'll keep him and I will use Nether to transport him. The process is long, but very simple. I'll just put his fletching table here, both just in case. Here you go. So finally, I have slowness. Weakness could be useful. Instant damage too. And instant health too. And of course, poison. As you can see, 2 of them are from snowy villages. I don't even want to admit of how long it took me. Way more than you expect. It was a grind, but I believe this grind was worth it. In long term, it will pay off. I've got many villagers with many trades. I've spent multiple hours trading, and I will do many more. Off camera, of course. I've got some new villagers waiting in line. I decorated this place a little bit. Not much, just enough to feel nice in here. I'm trying to trade to have enough bottles of enchanting. And I have plenty of supplies here. And I already have 1 full shulker box with bottles. They can come in handy. Also, I want to have plenty of tipped arrows, ready to go whenever I need them. And lots more to back up. In the past, I used these arrows of slowness from my skeleton stray farm. However, villager trades much better one that lasts 30 seconds instead of 11. so I think it's way better. Having a variety is super useful for any type of situation. See, slowness is universally good for any mob. For all the other mobs, harming is pretty harmful, but not for the undead. If you want to fight wizard or zombie, you actually need to use arrows of healing. Those will damage them. And just for fun, I got a shepherd. Wool is easy to get. Also, banners are cheaper to buy. Few masons. I think I will make few more masons. 2 is not enough. And another bonus from trading with villagers. Lots and lots of XP. Not only it's extremely easy way to repair all of my tools, I also got to finally upgrade all of my tools and armor. This axe needed some sharpness for very long time. I'll call it Choppa. And after trading so much, I have 181 level, and I think I'm gonna use them all. You see, so far I was using armor that was not maxed out, and before updating to 1.20, I made a backup netherite armor. Now I can fully enchant it, and one of the extra enchantments that I will put is thorns. Some of this armor has already good starting point, some others need a lot of enchantments, and I kind of dislike how it works. Moyan, please rework the enchantment system. For example, I have boots that have only soul speed 2, and I cannot upgrade it to soul speed 3 anymore. It's too expensive. I have 180 levels. How many more do you need? That's unreasonable. Also, I still don't have turtle helmet, so it's time to hatch some turtle eggs. 5 should be enough. It will take some time before it's ready though. Also, while enchanting, I have a chance to name my armor, and here I have a chance to make a lot of references to the Ori game. For example, Comfy Head from Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Well, this is not Ori reference, but when I wear this gold crown, I am Piglin Queen. No one's gonna touch me. This chestplate is made out of maltwood silk sweater. If you know Ori, you know the place. Pants will be named Dash, because with Swift Sneak, I can just dash through. My anvil broke. And my boots? Wait, did I run out of all my levels already? No problem, I have gazillion of villagers that will provide me a lot of levels. And these boots will have Stomp. I just like that ability that Ori has, and I think it's fitting for these boots. Come on, I need the turtle helmet. Can you hatch? It's about time. And I think it's about time I finally use armor trims. When choosing what to put, I was trying to play around with different combinations. First of all, I want to get the advancement, so I will use different pieces on different items. Also, I will keep my armor with thorns and without thorns, so I have plenty of pieces to decorate. One of my favorite armor trim is Wayfinder on a helmet, and I really like amethyst color. It looks like I have a goggles. It looks really cute. Look at it. And I got the advancement, crafting a new look. Well, that's my favorite piece. As for the other items, I don't have such strong preferences. But what I know is that for my main armor, I will use diamond color. Not to show off. Honestly, I don't care about that. But I think the diamond color fits well with my skin. Well, I don't really wear chest plates that much. I always wear wings, but I think Razor looks nice. For pants, I choose Tide. It sounded like advertisement. But since I live on the island, I like reference to the ocean monument. Snout on my boots. I think snout armor looks quite cute. I wouldn't mind full snout look. Those piglins know fashion. So for now, most of the times I will look like this. What do you think? Fully enchanted, fully protected, ready for everything. Rib or my golden crown. It had to be nether related, and amethyst works well with gold. Oh yeah, I like it. By the way, my elytra deserves name too. I'll name it Kuro's Feather. Quite fitting, don't you think? I love my new look, and having names feels so great as well. Now I have to deal with armor that doesn't have thorns. By the way, forgot to warn you. When you deal with zombie villagers, it's better to avoid wearing thorns. You can accidentally damage your guys. You don't want that, don't you? And since my non-thorny armor set will be used to deal with, let's say, dangerous mobs, I want to give it more of a lab coat look and different color. I'm definitely smithing with style. What do you think about that? This look is definitely different. I think this red ribbon is a sign that we're doing something dangerous and something reckless. I like it. And while I was dealing with armor, turtle number 1 hatched. Oh, it's so cute. So tiny. Let me help you grow. Yay! Scoot number 1. And you, turtle, you can be free. While I wait for eggs to hatch. Let me let you out. Hello, little ones. So nice to meet you. Oh gosh, how are you so cute? Can you just stay small forever? Really, they're so cute. Maybe the cutest? I'm not sure. What do you think? Unfortunately, have to grow them. I need scoots, I don't have time. Got the scoots? Now I have to let them free. Bye bye, turtles. But remember, you're always welcome here. That's your home now. And I will name my turtle shell Bubbles. Fire and gold. That's an interesting combination. It looks like eyes. It's supposed to be under eyes. But I want to think about it as 2 lamps that will illuminate inside the water. I can stay here and it will take a long time before I drown. So I spent so many hours dealing with villagers. Long time grinding, zombifying, curing, healing, and trading. Got so many levels, lost them and got back again. Got so many villagers, and to be honest, I'm planning to get some more in between the episodes. But I thought it was worth sharing this method with you. If you've not yet updated your world to 1.20.2 and above, I really recommend doing this. It's a bit exploitative, a bit overpowered and unbalanced. But hey, why not? Hey, this animation looks very weird. What did just happen? What did just happen? I'm gonna go cry now.